27th, philosopher Sant Shree Dnyaneshwara and Sant Shree Tukaram Endowment Lecture Series and Orientation Program 2022.
Economic quota, what is it? The Supreme Court, I think about 10 days ago, they passed a judgment, Supreme Court verdict, that the quota for economically weaker sections, 10% quota for government jobs and in government colleges admissions is valid. This was a constitutional amendment made in 2019 January, 4 years ago, almost 4 years ago. It is meant for economically weaker section. What does that mean? Poor people, right? So it seems to be a good idea. In fact, there was no opposition to it. In Parliament, there was no debate or discussion. But what happened is, I don't want to go into that controversy. What happened is that they said that if you look at the official data from Government of India itself, 82 or 83% of the people who are poor, economically weaker section, below the poverty line, they are either scheduled caste or scheduled tribe or OBCs. And this judgment excludes them. It is meant for poor people, but most of the poor people are excluded. So ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. मतलब if we want to do something for the really economically backward, then we have to be clear and consistent about our policies. But my talk is not about that judgment. I'm just saying that, we say that often now in 2 months, less than 2 months, the finance minister is going to be presenting the union budget. So first question which everybody is going to ask is, अरे मेरा tax बढ़ाया कि कम हुआ? Only 4 or 5% of India is paying income tax, by the way. And we don't pay income tax till our income is about 6.5 lakhs, if you add up all the exemptions. That means our per capita income in India, the per capita income, which is total income divided by population of India, is only 1.2 lakhs. That is the average income per man, woman and child. Average. Per capita manje mean, manje average. And we start paying income tax only at the slab of 6.5 lakhs. In most other countries, including America, the per capita income is about $40,000 or $50,000. That is average. They start paying income tax at $10,000, 1/5 of national income, average national income. We start paying income tax at 4 times. 1.2, 4 times of that is 6 lakhs. 4 or 5 times. We start minimum income tax starts at about 500% of mean. And remember, 1.2 lakhs is the mean income of India, average. That poverty line is much below that. And there are 20%, 25% people below the poverty line, or that is debatable, 18%, whatever it is. So the fact is that we need to do much more in terms of taking care of our people who are less fortunate. Everybody, when national income is going up, everybody is benefiting. Everybody is benefiting. But the frontline winners are benefiting more, and the people who are lagging behind are not benefiting. So their income is going up only by 1 or 2 or 3%, and the frontline guys are going up by 15-20%. So they have additional responsibility to take care. What I'm trying to say is that what can we do about inequality is we have to accept distributive justice. We have to accept redistribution of national resources. We have to accept that the poorer sections of society will have first claims on national resources or government resources. So I want to conclude with one quotation, if I may. I will just read the quotation that, just give me 1 minute, and because I thought I will just bring it up. We are going to enter into a life of contradictions. In politics we have equality, but in social and economic life we have inequality. In politics, we have the principle of one man, one vote. In social and economic life, we have an economic structure, I just mentioned to you, which continues to deny the principle of equality or equity. How long can we continue with this life of contradiction? How long can we continue this life of contradiction? एकीकडे पॉलिटिक्समध्ये there is principle of equality, but in social and economic life there is increasing inequality. How long will we continue this contradiction? How shall we continue to deny equality in our social and economic life? How long can we deny equality? If we continue to deny it for long, then our entire political democracy is in danger. We must remove this contradiction at the earliest. What I said, increase in inequality, we must remove, not completely, but we must reduce it. We must remove it or reduce it. Otherwise, those who suffer from inequality will blow up this entire edifice that we call India's grand democracy. This statement, I am just reading it. This statement was made, sir, on 26 November 1949, 20 years before the first incident of Naxalwadi movement. 20 years before Naxalwadi. This statement is the speech of Dr. Ambedkar. So, it is not me, it is many people have said that growth and inequality go together, but collectively as a society, we have to be cognizant of it and we have to consciously think about it and we have to do something about it.